Here's another view of those telephone poles I leaned forward, leaned to the side. I remember when I think it was Hurricane Jean, a lot of these things were just totally taken down, tipping over like that. Yeah, Chili's is closed and racetrack. Of course, until the power situation improves, they're going to have to be closed. You know, it seems a lot of those type of buildings don't seem to have much in the way of structural damage. If you watch this video and you live in Florida, let me know how you did with the hurricane. Hopefully you all did okay. Yep, all these places here, well, I see some lights on a racetrack, but it looks like they're still closed. So this could be, it could be on a generator. There's McDonald's. Aldi, yeah, I see some lights in Aldi's, but like I said, they could be a generator. They have a lot of food in the freezer they're going to want to keep. They don't want it to go bad. There, this place is what got torn up. Hopefully the power comes back on soon. They said some places that lost power, they're going to be out of power possibly for weeks. I tell you, that's a hell of a long time to be without power in Florida because it gets so hot in the house. I know how it was when Jean happened. We didn't have any power for like 5 days or so. It was miserably hot. And you just don't have the heat, you have the humidity, which makes the heat even worse. So trust me, being without air conditioning in Florida is not a happy time. See, there's another one of those traffic signals that are turned off because there's no power. It's interesting. They're turned off, but then a couple just a little bit behind me are on. It's weird how this all works. Oh, excuse me, didn't sleep much last night. I actually meant to do filming earlier, early this morning, as soon as it got light, but I was just really bushed. So I was up all night, I had to take a break, take a nap, and then for some reason I hear my clock go off, and I ended up waking up like 2 hours longer than I planned. Plant debris, like I mentioned. I had to switch my other camera. The other one, you know, it's a lot better, but the battery just runs out really quick. It's really my fault. I have to buy another battery for it, but I also want to get another camera. I actually having one come in. It's a GoPro. Well, it's not a GoPro, but it's a GoPro knockoff, basically. So hopefully it'll do decent, but it's only going to be used for select things. I don't want that to replace like one of my main cameras. Just have to buy a main camera. Oh, look at that! That bar got the hell kicked out of it. The roof got really ripped off. Yeah, a lot of fallen tree limbs and tree branches around here. See if we can go by the Baynard house, which is in Auburndale. It was built in the 1800s. See how that fared with this hurricane. It looks like they've been doing some remodeling because it kind of has, at least to me, fallen in a bit of disrepair. There's a power line down. You gotta be really careful with them, especially if it's in water. You know they're live or not. You gotta pretty much pretend. Consider that every power line you come across could still be live. It means it could be dangerous. Trust me, you don't want to screw with those things. That has death all over it. Hey, it looks like they moved these wood things closer to the thing. I hopefully it wouldn't blow around as much. So here we have some more damage. Oh, big tree down there. Yeah, this fence is down. I'll tell you, those white plastic fence, they don't hold up worth anything in some strong wind. But this shed right here is totally blown over onto its side. Yeah, those white fences, Looks like this cyclone fence got torn up a bit. Yeah, those white fences, they're just not too good. They look nice, but they don't really let any air through, so they're pretty vulnerable to falling down when it's high winds. That part of that wall came down. Oh, look at these train things have come down. There's no power to them. There's no train. No train. I seen in the news that in Lakeland they were going up and down, getting stuck, and they're over there, that road over there, they're down too. Probably malfunctioning because of the power outages and the wind and everything. Let's go this way. Yeah, we're going to check out the Baynard House and Auburndale City Hall. Actually, City Hall, I filmed the outside of it. It's another historic building around here. Be interesting to see how some of those historic signs held up. There's one there that held up pretty good. Yeah, that SunTrust sign got a little banged up. Like some plant debris. That's right across the street from the Auburndale Police Department. Yeah, that train signal thing's down too, but there's no trains around. Yeah, looks like the City Hall held up good. Go behind the Baynard House. Let's see how the Baynard House held up. That was definitely wasn't built with modern building codes. I think it was built in like 1880s, 1890s. Right there in that park, there's a whole bunch of city workers. Looks like they're starting to clean it up. They took down that tarp that went over that overhang right there. And they definitely got a lot of work ahead of them. A lot of cleanup. And then, yeah, they totally blocked that road off because there's a whole bunch of power lines down. And look at this. This was totally snapped for this one. For this train thing. And a lot of work that's going to be doing restoring power, clean up a lot of the plant debris. There's a lot of it at that funeral place. It looks like pieces of signs and stuff got blown around. Oh yeah, I seen some. Yeah, a lot of fallen tree limbs here at the Baynard House. Tipped over trash cans. Newspaper thing got thrown around. Looks like part of the roof came off. So I seen some part of one. And I bet you it's from the Baynard House. You know what? Pull in here. I'm gonna walk around. Actually, I'm gonna get out and walk around and show you. Just park here if you want. I'll see you in a minute. Show you more of the trash can that tipped over. Alright, I'll see you in a minute. I'm going to get out.